Hi guys, and welcome to vlog number 18 for the year. If you are curious what those numbers mean in the vlog, that means we are on the 18th week of the year. There are 52 weeks in the year, so just trivia for y'all. About to open my Amazon packages for the month, and totally just sitting here I realized I forgot to get new sheets. I wanted to get some fitted sheets and I totally forgot about it, so I'm definitely gonna have to place that order because I've never been able to find in store sheets that fit my bed because my bed is almost 40 years old, so yeah, it's a task. So I have several boxes, so I'm just gonna open one right now, and then in later clips we'll open the others. But my Amazon for the month, let's see where it went through. Just Charlotte, so he didn't go on a long big journey. I don't know why I have it like that, like I had it sideways. But today we're actually on the halfway point to Halloween. Today or tomorrow, you can celebrate whichever one or both. And yeah, we're halfway to Halloween, which is awesome. Home Depot's is having the halfway to Halloween sale with their 12-foot skeletons. I've only seen one ever before in person, and I love that the people who had it are selling their house, and I'm literally kind of upset about that because I love it. But okay, let's get this big one first. So this is cups to drink water or whatever beverage, just cups with straws because I prefer to drink with a straw, and I haven't been able to find a good water bottle that is 32 ounces that has that. So just got some tumblers. I had to buy a set of 3. They only had them in sets of 3, so we have that. Then what is this? Some kind of cleaner. Is this my Blackhead Remover? Yeah, so I get blackheads like on that part of my ear, like the outer ear, but obviously it's very difficult to see, so this is like a magnifier, and it connects to your phone. So I didn't know it was wireless connection. That's cool. So got that. And what is this? Oh, this is a plaque. I did get some spring decorations now that Easter's over, so I am gonna have some kind of Americana this month as we do have Memorial Day at the end. But I'm also doing some this spring with like bees and lemons. Like I associate yellow really more with summer, but just be happy, this little sign. It's like hollow. Then what is this? This is a digital converting from like the camcorder kind of cameras, so from like tape to digital. This is what I spent like all my money on this month. This was like $95, I think, but I really want this, and I have multiple people's cameras that I have been needing to convert, so got that. And then our last thing here are flameless candles, which yeah, I do have to put batteries in, but I do I got those for decoration. So that's everything that was in that box. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ordered 12 things, so 5 in that box, and we will open the rest later. Where's my phone? There's my phone. I'm seeing what time it is. Yeah, 12:47. I just love wasting money. So this is supposed to connect to a Wi-Fi server, and that Wi-Fi is not showing up on there, so then it said manually. Obviously this can't go into an iPhone, and modern day Macs don't have a USB port, which is like, why don't you have a USB port? Like, that's stupid, Apple. And my other Mac that I used to use at it is not charged, so that sucks. So that I wasted like however much money on this, like $35 I think. So where's gonna have blackheads in my ear and have my ear be clogged still. I hate it, but it's part of it, right? Yeah, this Mac does not have a USB port, and I don't have a converter either, so that is frustrating. And then when I downloaded the app, it was like, because you have to download an app for this to see the camera. It's like a Chinese company, so it's probably malware, to be honest with y'all. So let's go open more packages, because they shouldn't be things that I can get ripped off with. Alright, so this one I know shouldn't be a scam, because this is a company I bought from before, and it's a small business that I love, and that is, well, last time I tried to leave a link to Etsy in a comment, it wouldn't work, so I'm just gonna say their business name once I get open, because I want to get it like right, and I'll just, they have their link on a card or something. I will read it if I can get into this box. I'm trying to see, is that the best place to open it? Where does the tape start? I'm sorry, I'm kind of like in a bad mood. My ear is bugging me. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just frustrated, I guess. I don't think it's helping that much. Okay, I need to make sure that I wasn't showing anybody's address. Did that open it? Yeah, I'm like, where is the opening for this box? I'm literally just stripping the box. Oh, that hurt my hand. Yeah, my hand's beat up. My cat called me. I was trying to get him into his carrier and it didn't go well. Okay, I see the paper. So we got into it. Yeah, they send gum, but I don't know what this is. Is it gum? Fruit candy though. Do a sticker, and this is the company Schaefer Clay Maker. I get their earrings, but I think they do a wide variety of things. So I got these flamingo earrings. My town's baseball team are flamingos, and I just like flamingos. I'm definitely going to be wearing these this week. What is this little card? Thank you so much. Enjoy. Thank you. So I need to get that candy because I don't want my pets to get it. So then we have another Amazon. This went from KAFW, don't know where that is, to Charlotte. So these are books. I can tell by the weight of it. Yes, I know what they are. So, or I know at least what one of them is, and it's not the one I'm pulling out. So this is one that I looked for at Barnes & Noble last month, which is Symptomatic by Danzy Zena. So a young woman moves to New York City for what promises to be a dream job, a prestigious fellowship, writing for a respected magazine. This place she feels unsure of her fit in the world. Then comes a look of recognition, a gesture of friendship from an older woman named Greta, who shares the same difficult to place skin color on common ground. A tenuous alliance begins between two women in racial limbo. So does the older woman's unnerving obsession and a collision of two lives spiraling out of control. Beautifully written novel, at once suspenseful, erotic, and tantalizing clever. Symptomatic is a groundbreaking contribution to the literature of racial identity. So since this is contemporary, I might get to it in May. It is quite short, and it is, let's see, it's the reader's guide. These page numbers, like, look at that. Strange, I've never seen any like that. So yeah, 213 pages, so quite short. Now this is one I'm really super excited for. And that is London by Edward Witherford. Huge. But I saw the books by this author at Barnes & Noble at the start of April, and I was like, it's not a historical fiction, but I really want to read that, but I didn't buy it. Out of Control. They are cheaper on Amazon than Barnes & Noble too, but I actually do have 2 books by this author that are in a series about Dublin, but he does them based, like there's a London one, a Chesapeake one, a one that China, I wish is just like the country name. Most of them are city names, so I don't know what's up with that, but of different places. So a master of epic historical fiction, Edward Witherford gives a sweeping novel of London, a glorious pageant spanning 2,000 years. That is crazy and scary. He brings this vibrant city's long and noble history alive through his saga of the ever-shifting fortunes, fates, and intrigues of a half-dozen families from the age of Julius Caesar to the 20th century. Generation after generation, these families embody the passion, struggle, wealth, and verve of the greatest city in the old world. Yes. So this is huge. It is over 1,000 pages. Which is intimidating, so I'll probably be doing the ebook or audiobook for this, but it is right at my alley. Like, I really love that premise of going, I wonder if it will follow one family or it's going to be different people. Like, I wonder what the connection's going to be. So we have another Amazon coming from Columbus through Charlotte on these weird boxes. I think this is the plant stuff that I got. Yeah, I have not seen this stuff at Home Depot or Lowe's. Like, I see other stuff by this company, but I never see this, which is get bugs off your plants. Ooh, that hurt. We may have more stuff in here than just that, but oh yeah, we do. So this is to control aphids, whiteflies, and spider mites. So just to get bugs off your vegetables and still be able to eat them. Yeah, so this is for houseplants, flowers, roses, ornamental trees, shrubs, fruits, nuts, and vegetables. So all of that. And what is this? Wipes and mask, new mask. So this one I actually got for somebody else, but I won't read it as well, which is Black Cloud Rising by David Wright Fellaini. I wonder where he's from, just because I know where this book takes place. But it is by the fall of 1863, Union forces have taken control of Tidewater, Virginia, which is where my dad's from. And I'm gonna give it to him, but he's in the other room, so I don't want to talk too loud and say too much that's about, but I got him that. And then this is the classic that I was looking for at Barnes & Noble at the start of April but could not find. This is translated from Japanese, but it's Naomi by Jinji Tenazaki, and it is translated by Anthony H. Chambers. So when 28-year-old Joji first lays eyes upon the teenage waitress Naomi, he instantly is smitten by her exotic, almost Western appearance, determined to transform her into the perfect wife and to whisk her away from the seamy underbelly of post-World War I Tokyo. Joji adopts and ultimately marries Naomi, paying for English and music lessons that promise to mold her into his ideal companion. But as she grows older, Joji discovers that Naomi is far from the naive girl of his fantasies, and then Tenazaki's masterpiece of lurid obsession, passion quickly descends into comically helpless machismo. Yeah, so that is everything I got from Amazon this month. Quite a lot, but you know, so I'm really happy with the books and all of that. So my room is a mess. I can't wait to clean it. I'm actually gonna plug y'all in because the battery is kind of and then I go and drop everything. I just got back from the grocery store. Just they had the crab cakes this time because last time they didn't. So we're gonna plug that in there. Okay, so I need to do the math first to see how many pages I read yesterday. Today we are going to read today, even though it is the last day of the month, and I am very nervous about starting a new book today, but we're gonna try. So 93 plus 25 plus 31. So I read 149 pages yesterday. Wrong pen. Okay, 149 pages. Not as many as Thursday, but I'm not disappointed in that amount because I just want to read over 100 pages a day. So what we're starting today, or what, I'll just show y'all both that I'm reading today. So, Count of Monte Cristo, I should finish this at the start of next week's vlog, which is like really exciting because I've been reading this forever. It's a very long book, and at this point, a lot of these chapters are about, not even about the Count of Monte Cristo. Like, I get why we're having these chapters and their point to the story, but they're not as good as the first part of this book. So I'm on page 843 in this, and I should be finishing it next week, a week from today. But today I'm going to start this book that I did get for Christmas from Santa Claus himself, shout out. So this is 1984 by George Orwell, but this is the graphic novel adapted and illustrated by Fido Nesti. So this was published last year, and I saw it at Kramer's in DC. That's like a popular bookstore, like Obama literally shops there. But I have not read the actual novel for this, which is, y'all can't see that, but it's in that stack right there. But obviously I'm gonna try to read this all in one day. As I said, I am very scared. I'm gonna start at 6. So the actual story part of this is 244 pages, and again, it is graphic novel format, so it should read fast, and I want to get it all done in today. In April we were focusing on reading classics. 1984 is a classic, and a lot of things. This book has sold more in recent years than it did when it first came out. I don't know when 1984 was first published. When was it yesterday? I don't know. I was in Darlington when I read it, so I don't know what day it was because I've been there like several times this week. I saw it was trending on Twitter because the Biden put an act up for like fact checking things. I guess it was something like that. I don't know, so don't like come for me. And people were comparing it to something that was in 1984, which again, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. I can't compare it. But I really like classic sci-fi. I don't know if this is technically sci-fi. It looks like it. It looks like all space stuff on the back and front. So classic sci-fi I just think is really interesting, and comparing, because like when it was written, a lot of it takes place in times that we live in the 2000s. So it's really interesting to see how people back then thought the 2000s might be. So, but why do I have this out? So I needed to put in my TBR for May in here, and I need to do my anticipated releases for May, so I'm going to be working on that. My cat is licking my leg, which is really weird. And oh yeah, I need to put in all the books that I hauled, which is actually what I'm going to do right now. Put all the books that I've hauled in here, because I keep track of that and keep track of how much money I spent a month. This month I didn't spend a ton of money because some of these I was given to by family members. Most of these came from the used bookstore, and yeah, the majority of the books I bought used, so obviously that's way cheaper than Barnes & Noble or somewhere. We are going to Barnes & Noble tomorrow. I will be vlogging that. I don't know what books I'm going to buy yet. I totally meant to do that last night to fix my Goodreads shelves to see what I would be buying, but I forgot about that. So I'm going to do my haul. I will be filming an ASMR video for that because I do that every month, and those videos are as popular on my ASMR channel, which is Izzy's ASMR. For those of you who would like to check that out. And then I need to write down my anticipated releases, but that won't be an ASMR video. I'll show you all that once I have them done. Nobody wanted a bookshelf, or at least nobody told me that they wanted the bookshelf for April's releases. So if you guys would like a bookshelf on Goodreads for the new releases in May, let me know, and I can definitely make a shelf for them and put the link on my through my pin on my social media. Y'all, I'm sitting here sorting my books, and this guy, he literally fell from high up and is now right there. And like, I thought it was a lizard. But it's a snake. I know you can't really see, but look at him, he's so little and cute. I don't think he would be poisonous, but I don't know. But I told my dad, so he's gonna go right. So I am back. I filmed an ASMR video, and then I made my list of new releases. Literally, there are like none in May. None. I was shocked, like, because last month there were so many, and in May there's just barely any that kind of rhyme. So I'm gonna eat. It's 5:17, so just a little bit before I have to go read. It's kind of cold in here because I've been outside. Yeah, so I'm gonna go eat some dinner now. Shall we go into my thoughts so far? First, since it is the halfway to Halloween, you can celebrate that today or tomorrow because, you know, there's not 31 days in April. So I kind of do both, but I've had on this ambience room, I started with another one that was like a rainy one, but it's not like any other rain one, so this is more of a spooky one. Halloween ambience, and it's cauldron sounds, ghost, nature sounds, and Halloween sounds, and this is by Autumn Cozy, so really recommend that one. So in here I read all of part 1, and that was about 80 pages, rounding it up. So 80 pages. One, I had no idea that this took place in London. Like, I only thought this was American for some reason. So I'm assuming George Orwell is English as well. I only thought it was American. Because you only see American politics compared to this, which that may just be because I'm American, so I'm not seeing what British people are saying. So, and I'm like, what have I gotten myself into? I feel like this is just very heavy. Like, I don't know. But yeah, this is my second time reading a classic as a graphic novel, but the first one I had read the actual like story first, Beowulf. I had read that and then read the graphic novel, so I don't know which way I recommend, just because those are so different when this is more of a modern classic and then that one is one of the first like stories written in English ever, so big difference. And yeah, so I'm just very scared that I'm not going to get this done by when I want to get it done. And yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, George Orwell was born in 1903 in Motihari, Bengal, India, the son of a British colonial civil servant. He died in London in 1950. He was young. And then the illustrator and the one who adapted it, Fido Nesti, was born in Sao Paulo in 1971. So Brazil, cool. Yeah, I'm like, what have I got myself into? But it's 7:26. I had a pretty big lunch, dinner, whatever that was, but I am going to have a snack right now and then get back into the book later. I'm debating if I should watch like a horror movie tonight. Like, everything I want to watch that's Halloween related is Disney, and I don't have Disney Plus yet. I'm getting it next month. Which next month does start tomorrow, so who knows? But like Halloween Town and all that, which you can get on Amazon. You just have to pay, and I don't want to pay for things. So I'm thinking of watching the second Fear Street movie, which it feels like summer here, so I'm just like, it's summer. And that the second one is like a summer camp horror movie kind of thing, so I don't know if I should just watch that or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. But I'm gonna have a snack right now and then get back to this probably at 8. I want to give an update since I just finished part 2, so I'm on page 161 now. You can really feel the emotions in this. Like, the whole like first part, I was just feeling anxiety off the pages, and then, oh my gosh, I always forgot what I'm gonna say. I can see how people can compare this to today, but I think it's a bit extreme comparing this to our modern society. I personally think Philip K. Dick's books are closer to how we are than this is. But I mean, people can, that's the thing with art, you can analyze it any way you want. I personally just don't think that we're going in this direction, that we're that extreme and all of that. But as I said, you can take it in your own way. That's just the way that I take it. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I think this will be better reading like it as a novel rather than a graphic novel. But I do think, I probably said this before, that reading the graphic novel I think can give you an idea if this is something that you would actually want to read in novel form and give all that time over. 1984 is a short book, but still, that obviously this goes by faster than an actual novel. So I own the book, so I would be picking it up anyway. So I will definitely pick it up and see what I think of it that way. I do think I'll like that way better, but we'll just have to see. This is a size small. Like, what are these sleeves? It looks awkward. I don't like this. Gene Simmons, you can do better. There are a lot of people here today, but it is a weekend. But we're looking for the L's, and then since I am focusing on contemporary this month, I'm gonna look for some of those as well. This is show some cool covers. There were a ton of people there. I could not find like any of the fantasy books I set out to find, and so I had to, yeah, I was just like, ones I know that I want to read, so let's get them. Then graphic novel, I looked once, but those owls, like the manga owl, is packed every single time. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try today, because I was no mask for one, so paranoid, you know. But so I ended up getting 2 fantasy books since I didn't get a graphic novel. But, and as I said, I am focusing on contemporary as well this month. So I had thought this one was on my TBR, but apparently it's not. On Goodreads, but My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh. Totally saying that wrong, but the shocking and strangely tender story of a young woman's efforts to duck the ills of the world with help of one of the worst psychiatrists in the annals of literature. Then Frederick Bachman, I saw Bachman and I was like, I'm just gonna get the first one, and just, I want to read all his books. But A Man Called Ove, so all you need is Ove. At first sight, Ove is almost certainly the grumpiest man you will ever meet, a curmudgeon with staunch principles and strict routines and a short fuse. People think him bitter and he thinks himself surrounded by idiots. That sounds like my old cat Tom. Then, as I said, 2 fantasy. Fantasy is not my favorite at the moment, but every time I go on that out, I'm like, these covers are so nice. So I got City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, on the streets of 18th century Cairo. I love when fantasy takes place in a real world setting, but okay. Nari is a con woman of unsurpassed skill. She makes her living swindling Ottoman nobles, hoping to one day earn enough to change her fortunes. But when Nari accidentally summons Dara, an equally sly and darkly mysterious Dinjin warrior, during one of her cons, she learns that even the cleverest of schemes can have deadly consequences. Then this one, that is Son of the Storm by Sui Davies Okungbowa. And in the city of Bassa, Danzo is a clever scholar on the cusp of achieving greatness, only he doesn't want it. Instead, he prefers to chase forbidden stories about what lies outside the city walls. The Basai elite claim there is nothing of interest. The city's immigrants are sworn to secrecy. So yeah, I'm not extremely thrilled about these books. I saw so many like historical fiction I want to pick up, and I'm like, that's not what we're focusing on this month. And my current fascination is Kazakhstan and the Uzbek something, I can't remember, is what Kazakhstan was in the 1400s, and at least a little part of the 1400s, for something that I'm thinking about writing. But in the Asia section, it was all China, nothing on Kazakhstan. And so I was like, maybe in Soviet books, but like, I don't care. Like, I'm not saying I don't care. I don't want to read about more modern stuff, because what I'm writing is going to be in the Middle Ages. And then, I did look in the American section, and they had Peru now. There's still no Colombia. But yeah, so I'm not too thrilled about this haul. I saw a lot of good books, but yeah, there were just a lot of people, so I felt stressed out and kind of was not in the right mindset to find books because there were just so many people. But I'm going to eat some lunch now, watch the race. I am late, and I'm like, I feel bad being late. I've read 3 chapters in here today, so I am at 78%, which is page 889. This is the Count of Monte Cristo. So yeah, just I've been reading this book for like how many months now? A little over a month now. So my thoughts are pretty much the same as we're nearing the end. It's just when Dantes was no longer the main character, I didn't really care. Now we just have a bunch of random people who I have an understanding of who these people are, what their connections are to him, but I don't really care about them. They're well written, but it's not the content that I came here for, I guess. So since I didn't read any of this yesterday, I read 3 chapters today, and I plan to read 3 more to be all caught up. I should be finishing this in next week's vlog, so be sure to click that subscribe button so you won't miss out. But I'm going to get some dessert now and then get back into reading after that. I also want to mention that I am going to start to try to upload reels on Instagram Monday through Friday. So if you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to check out that link down below in the description box of this video. They're just going to be random different things. I want to get more followers and Reels is a good way to do it. It is what Instagram is focusing on. I personally am not a TikTok user. It's not for me. And it's for like mental reasons why. So I will be sticking to Instagram Reels. So do be sure to give me a follow on Instagram. As I said, it is linked down below, and I will be posting daily videos Monday through Friday. So I'm at Hobby Lobby now. So look at those signs, the dogs. Okay, he's not looking, but the dogs. Yeah, lots of cool signs. Yeah, I am gonna need a sign actually, but I'm gonna get one of the small ones, probably the Stars and Stripes ones, because I need one for my room. But I'm getting a pillow and I will show y'all. Like, it's all so cute. Yeah, I saw all this stuff in a video, but I don't remember the show name. Look at that owl. So festive. Yeah, I love the dog since I didn't see that. That's really pretty. The little gnomes. Look at all that. Look at all that love. Do y'all remember that challenge? I don't know if it was TikTok or what. Oh my gosh, random unicorns. Where people would take pictures with the flower stuff, like the floral stuff. Yeah, just some blue. I'm looking for the fall stuff because I did see they're starting to get some of that out, which is super exciting. If you're a fall lover like I am, I think it's gonna be the next one over. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of yellow for my summer decor. Oh my gosh, look at those. It's funny. Let's see, what's it down here? Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, like they're doing a lot of like, I feel like that's very modern looking. My pillow. I think it's really like mid-century, like 60s. I think it would be good for that. So this is like outside. I don't have anywhere to put that kind of stuff. I want a oh my gosh, look at him. I want a hummingbird thing, but I don't have anywhere to put it. Oh, thanks. And what is down there? Yeah, so mine doesn't have fall stuff. I saw, oh my gosh, that on. I saw some people's had that, but it's, I'm not seeing that. But I could be looking in the wrong places. I'm not a pro. Oh, the storage boxes back there were nice. So yeah, here's some more festive Americana. I have these. I have the cat one as well. Oh, there you are. What are you getting? Little Uncle Sam? There's a Mandela effect about the hat. I don't remember exactly what it is. And then do you want to show your sign? Cool. Here's some more Americana stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get one of those little signs. Oh, they have bandanas for dogs. Yeah, I saw that. I think that's cool. And then those little trays. And then on this side, I didn't show y'all what was really over here. But like if you're having a party or something, that would be really cool. So let's see, what is that one? Just baskets and all. But you can't go wrong with those. Storage is key. Oh, here. Y'all. This is the key to my heart. I said pigs were, but it surely does. Like, this is it. I love it. Sorry, been more primitive on this side. That was if I moved to Denver. I was gonna do really primitive. I found the fall stuff. All right, so here's what I got. I got this little sign, the Stars and Stripes, that has there's a little thing you hang on the wall. A lot of the signs were 4th of July signs, like they literally said that, or they were just too big for the spot that I'm putting it. But then I got this pillow. So I know I usually do pillowcases, but I didn't see any. But I saw this in a YouTube video last week and thought it was so cute. So this is going to be my pillow really for the next like 3 months until 4th of July is over. Yeah, here was my outfit today. It's short. Yeah, there. I wanted to wear a belt, but it just is way too big and looked awkward on me. So I'm just going to be wearing this as it is. Which, I mean, it's cute. Yeah, it is. But I think the belt would have just made it cooler. But, yeah, I had to go to my grandma's house, and I'm not even getting into that technology stuff. And then, my plans for the day were to go to Hobby Lobby, which I did, then go to Chick-fil-A. I sound like such a Christian, right? So, yeah, this was just my outfit. Makeup, all that. Yeah, I'm gonna wear a different bra with this, but... Oh yeah, I didn't say, I was trying to say, this is what I'm wearing to the race on Saturday, which will be the day you're seeing this video. But yeah, I just want to make sure that it fit and all of that. So I'm not going to start my TBR today, which is a bit annoying. I don't have time to read 150 pages today. That's not going to happen. So I'm just going to read my ebook, and literally I'm not going to do that till like 9 o'clock. But yeah, it's just frustrating when things come up and rock your apple cart. I'm sure y'all all understand. I did get a package today though. These are my Ecuadorian, is that what it's called? Ecuador books, to continue reading books from around Latin America. So, oh, there's 3 books in here. Wow. Good thing they're little, so I might be able to get to more of them. So, our first one is Bruno and Her Sisters and the Sleeping City. This is originally by Alicia Yanez Cosia and translated from the Spanish by Kenneth J.A. Wishnia. So, Bruna and Her Sisters in the Sleeping City chronicles a wealthy, eccentric family who have been in northern Ecuador for generations. Bruna's past is dominated by ghosts and scandals that linger in the old family home in the mountains. As she pieces together the outrageous adventures of her ancestors and relatives, Bruna emerges from the husk of tradition to achieve a balance between the best of the old and the new, tracing the complete history of Ecuador from the conquest through the 1970s. The book is a serio-comic examination of the tensions and conflicts inherent in a world that wavers between its oppressive colonial past and its future as a modern society obsessed with material gain. So I'm not sure what genre this falls under, because I am just reading contemporary this month. But yeah, this was published in 1971. So our next book here is The Potbellied Virgin. Again, oh, I didn't realize it's by the same author. I wouldn't have done that just to get more of a taste of all different authors from Ecuador. But this is translated by Amelia Gladhart. So, in an unnamed town in the Ecuadorian Andes, a small wooden icon, La Virgin Pipiona, the Potbellied Virgin, conceals the documents that define the town's social history. That history recently has been dominated by the women of the Benavides family, a conservative clan, and not coincidentally the caretakers of the Virgin. Their rivals are the Pondos, a family led by 4 old men who spend their days smoking in the park across from the Virgin's Cathedral, offering revisionist versions of local and national events. When a military skirmish threatens the Virgin and the secret in her famous belly, the Benavides women must scramble to preserve their place as local matriarchs without alerting the old pandas to the opportunity that might enable them to finally supplant their rivals. And then one more, watch it be by the same author. It is not. So this is Poso Wells by Gabriela Aleman, translated by the Spanish by Dick Luster. So in the squalid settlement of Poso Wells, women have been regularly disappearing, but the authorities have shown little interest. When the leading presidential candidate comes to town, he and his entourage are electrocuted in a macabre accident witnessed by a throng of astounded spectators, and the sole survivor, next in line for the presidency, inexplicably disappears from sight. So it sounds kind of like a thriller. Ooh, they sent 3 bookmarks for each. Bookmarks. Yes, so Ecuador books. I kind of want to start doing this with Asia as well. I am just fascinated by Kazakhstan at the moment with their history and all, but I have not really been able to find that many books by Kazakh authors, so that is kind of frustrating. And I wish I could find more historical fiction. I want to read something that is basically right after the death of Genghis Khan and just the aftermath of his death, what that caused, because obviously he ruled a ton of land. But I can't really find anything on that. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But even if I haven't had a great day, I mean, at least I looked cute today, but I got 3 Ecuadorian books. I don't know which one I will get to first. They all sound interesting. I think the Cosio ones sound more interesting, the first 2, but I just want to read more books from different countries. Hey guys, it's Tuesday and so much better than yesterday. Yesterday I just had my apple cart rocked all around, but my ear has finally like unclogged so I can hear again, and that is great. So I don't know if I'm going to put any more hydrogen peroxide in it tonight. I was originally going to, but now I'm like, I can hear, so I don't think I'm going to do anything. But if I get like pain or anything, then yeah, I will. But I'm all good on that. So I'm going to finally start my TBR for the month today, and my first book on there is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. So Marcus Castor Rupp has a secret. The world may know him as I'm gonna sound like I'm saying something else. Aeneas? Star of the biggest show on television, but fanfiction readers call him something else. Book Aeneas, is that how I said it? Would never. Marcus releases his frustrations with the show by writing and posting anonymous stories about the internet's favorite couple, Aeneas and Lavinia. But if anyone were to discover his online persona, he'd be finished in Hollywood. Then we have like a hardcore fan, and she like wins a date with him, I think is what happens. And probably from there it goes to fake dating, maybe, I don't know. But this is over 400 pages exactly. So I am going to be annotating because it is a month where I write book reviews, so I am going to be annotating my journey reading this book. I've been wanting to read romance, I don't know why, and I've heard this is basically like Game of Thrones fan fiction, so I'm like, that's Jaime Lannister, who is like the love of my life when I was 18. No. So I'm gonna go outside to read. I need to put some sunscreen on once I get out there. Oh, I thought that was thunder, but it was just a truck. Yeah, we're not supposed to get thunderstorms till like 6. They're like in Charlotte right now, and planes are having a circle. Fun, right? Not being sarcastic. I know I'm acting all peppy, and then I'm looking over there. The Roe vs. Wade stuff, I'm kind of scared about. Not necessarily for abortions, as that's, I don't like, I'm scared for other people, not for myself on that, but I'm scared of like what other rights might get taken away, and that just kind of freaks me out thinking of what rights I have if they got taken away with things that have to do with women. Yeah, like for me, I'm thinking birth control. That if, let's say they just took that away or made it more difficult to get to, I would go back into being in serious pain of where I'm throwing up and crying, not being able to walk because my periods were so brutal. So it does scare me thinking like I don't want to go back to that. Like it terrifies me, honestly. I'm getting kind of teary-eyed. I don't want to go back to that place, and that place was what made my depression so bad, and I think made me agoraphobic, to be honest. And I don't want to be depressed again. I don't want my agoraphobia to come back to what it was, because it has got a lot better. I don't want to go back to that dark place, so it really does scare me of what could happen. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But, you know, I didn't want to mention it because it is something that I have been thinking a lot about today. So just do your research on that kind of thing, and obviously vote for people who are not for taking rights away. Yeah, I saw somebody, I don't want to get too much into politics, but Nancy Mace, who I agree with a lot of stuff she does, but then, so she originally supported not overturning Roe versus Wade, and is now all for overturning it. So that's the thing with South Carolina politicians, they're so wishy-washy, and it annoys me so much. I want somebody who is firm in their beliefs and not constantly changing them back and forth. I'm not even through the first chapter and it just started thundering, so I'm gonna finish the chapter and then go inside. Hopefully like I don't get struck by lightning or anything. But yeah, it looks pretty dark over there. But okay, these two lines have been there all day. I'm not even lying. Like, why have they not moved? That's freaking me out, because y'all know I'm an av geek, so I think it's a plane trial every time, and then I'm like, wait, it's not. Like, why? So I read 29 pages just then, which isn't a ton. I would have liked to have read more, but that's just how much I got done. These chapters are long because that was only 2 chapters. So I think like the essence of the story is like a fangirl's dream. Like you're talking to somebody online who is a fan account, but they're actually one of the people from the show. Like 13-year-old me would love for the people on Twitter to have been Harry Styles. Really, it would have been Louis Tomlinson, but you know. But I think Marcus seems like a bit of an ass, to put it kindly. Yeah. And then the fan culture in this is pretty spot on. With the servers, they even have AO3 in here, which is crazy, but fan fiction, everything is so realistic. The girl, what's her name? April, is a geologist, which is really cool because I'm interested in geology. I think it's something that's just interesting. And this book takes place in Berkeley. I feel like we've read so many books in the Bay Area recently. So, Berkeley, yeah, California, cool. I'm sorry, my thoughts are sorry. Yeah, I kind of have a headache. I don't know, but I'm about to order my food to go out and eat. And yeah, I'm gonna get some Buffalo Wild Wings once my computer does all its stuff and I can go on the internet. Oh, I feel tell like the color of the sky. I'm just trying like that. I don't know, because it's around sunset. I love rainstorms, thunderstorms this time of year. Love, love, love. Just not in my reading hour, not at 3 o'clock. I'm like rain any other time except 3. It is Wednesday. I have a tongue in my mouth, so like, excuse that. So I just got done with my outside reading hour. I read 50 pages, so I'm on page 170 now, which is 40%. This book, it's not gripping me. I'm just bored with it, to be honest, which is kind of odd. And I feel like April is digging too much into what he's saying, but with insecurities, I do think that is realistic and relatable. Like, I'm terrified to speak to an attractive man without a mask on because I hate my mouth. So I'm like, it's relatable, but at the same time, I'm like, don't stop, like, don't ghost him altogether over that. But I mean, I guess it's realistic, right? So I do need to tell you about the books releasing today. Look, this like got melted where it's like moved. I can't really get it back because I don't want to mess it up anymore, but let's see. I don't even know what the date is. The 4th. Oh, may the 4th be with you. So it looks like the books are coming out on, oh, my bad. I totally mislooked at that. Yeah, only one. No, two. Okay. First, we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. That's an author that I'm scared to read from because I've heard mixed things, but that came out yesterday. And Elizabeth of York, The Last White Rose by Alison Weir came out. So this is like a new little series for Alison Weir, which I've liked the 2 Alison Weir books I've read, so I will probably pick up this. Well, obviously, I will pick it up at some point since it is on my list, but yeah, if we see either of those at Target, we will buy them. Highly doubt we'll see the historical one, but you never know. We might, I don't know. Emily Henry, most definitely we will see sometime in this month. I do think I'll have a better book buying time at Target than I did at Barnes & Noble the other day. Barnes & Noble is very overwhelmed, tons of books, tons of people. I was like, this is too much for me. So Target is less people, less books, and I know they have a lot of contemporary books, so or literary fiction books, so I'm not extremely concerned. Another thing about this, these characters are older, and a lot of romance is people in like their mid-20s, mid to late 20s. He's 39, she's 36, so the age of characters isn't something that really matters to me. I hear a plane. The blimp is in town, the Goodyear blimp, so I'm like, is it the blimp? But I really liked the Dill because those characters were like were like a year or 2 younger than me, so that was enjoyable. But I'm going to wipe down and then I get dressed so I can go to Target.
Mess in my stomach about, you know, losing the Daytona 500 in the last corner, or getting beat by Jimmy in the last corner in Vegas way back 15 years ago, and obviously I still think about it.
Okay, so I just got back from Target and then I went to the airport, as y'all saw, to see the Goodyear blimp. I hope it flies over the yard when I'm reading. I told y'all that I was in town. Like, I want that to happen for childhood memories. The school I went to was maybe a mile or 3 from the airport. I'm not exactly sure how miles, but it was on the same road the airport's on. And during race week, the blimp would always fly over the playground, and it was like, you know, really exciting as a kid and all that. So I want to show you what I got at Target. Target understood that it was race week, and I got the Dale Earnhardt Funko Pop. I've never been able to find Dale Earnhardt ones at the track. I don't even think they had them at JRM, but they might have. But this is just the Intimidator one. Like, this isn't his regular one or anything like that. And so I got that one. And then I got, this is the second Bubba Wallace one. And he is in his Dr. Pepper fire suit. I have his one when he was with the 43 car. With the STP fire suit, and now this one, which I don't think I got that one. I don't think I got that one at the track either, but I might have. So then I did see something similar to this on the channel that I watched the Hobby Lobby videos on. I cannot think of the channel name, but she showed like a romper that she got that I couldn't find any rompers, but I thought this was very similar, so I thought maybe it had been a 2-piece set, but I couldn't find any bottoms. But still, this can go with jeans, anything. And they have extra small. I did not know Target had extra size or extra small size, and this is really soft. Usually Target's clothes only feel stiff to me, but this is actually quite soft. It was $20, and I have my receipts in the kitchen because sometimes these things are discounted. I'm seeing if it has the material listed, so it must be on the... I'm not seeing, so I don't know what this is made of, but it is very soft and it just buttons down. I don't know how well y'all can see that. but I think this would be just cute with some jean shorts. Then I got this little decoration. I saw it, I was like, don't really know where I'm gonna put him. He was $5, and these were, are they $8? Doesn't have the price on the bottom, but I think they're $8. It's a little Frenchie with some sunglasses on, fake plant, and yes, I hadn't seen those. Then they did have a lot of new Stranger Things merch. I need to remember to send it to my friend who lives in Germany, because I don't know if they have all these in Germany, so I want to send her pictures of the merch that we have here. But it is a Stranger Things upside down capsule, so it's like a little TV, a 2-in-1 display. I don't know what's going to be in here. It's like a mystery mini kind of deal, so we will just see. I'm gonna open it right now because I'm gonna do it off. Oh, there's multiple surprises inside, so I'm gonna open it off camera, or at least take this plastic off camera and then get back to y'all. Right, so you take the screen of the TV off and this instantly fell out. So these are Stranger Things 3 story cards. I love that artwork, really like that. So I don't know, do I open that first? So collect them all. So this, oh yeah, these are for season 3, because I see some of the new characters, Argyle and Eddie. Eddie's gonna be my favorite, I'm telling y'all. If I can get this, oh, okay, I was supposed to slide it out. So we get a mixtape for you 83, as in the year 83. So I don't want to rip this. Okay, so that is another card. Clue cards, how to play. So we have this card. And then we have a checklist of which little figures you get. So for this, okay, this is a game. This little, I thought it was going to be like an actual, like, have songs listed, but I guess you can just see the songs from the show. So should I open the one thing where I said the art was cool? How do I close this thing? This is confusing. Is that how I do it? What goes first, this or that? Okay, I kind of got it. So I don't know if we should open this first. Okay, we were supposed to open that first. So win 1 or 3 retro toy cameras. Send in 11 wrappers with your name and address. Okay. So we have, oh, all these probably make up something. So a Hawkins police one. Peel back sticker to reveal art card. I'm glad I haven't put on my fake nails yet. I have Belinda put on because I would not be able to do this. Oh. Okay, that's a sticker. I don't want to unpeel it yet because I want to put it somewhere, but okay. Can I, like... I have to move all my loot. Oh, my cat's laying right there. I have no room. My room is such a mess right now. My house is a mess and I hate it. Okay, put my Hawkins police sticker and my bullet journal. Okay, so we have this card. It looks like a tarot card almost. And so then we have, I got something, this is from the first season. Then we have Mike with Hello, Is That You? Season 2, episode 1. And then we have season 3, episode 4, Get Away from the Door. And then there are designs on the back as well. And then 11 is the card that we got. So, all that. And that one, and it tells you how to do this display thing. You put it in, you put like one of these in the screen. So like, where's the, and it'll look like that, which is really cool. So, we have, I don't know what's gonna be in here. This is a lot. Ooh, who do we have? Is this Dustin? He doesn't have a hat on though. Is this Dustin? Dustin's my favorite, so is this him? There is no hat, and the hair is just like, looks like there should be a hat. So, Yeah, this is a Hawkins National Laboratory, U.S. Department of Energy. Then we have this 3, so... Oh, okay, here's this hat. Oh, are there multiple hats? There's more than one thing in here. Do I have to open it from the bottom as well? But okay, we have the thinking cap. Dustin without his hat just looks so weird. So then, oh, it does come with something. The dice from D&D. So that is everything you get in that. You get a lot, so I do recommend getting these because this is more than just your average mystery mini. So you get a display for it, you get some cards with cool art, and then a little game that you can play. So yeah, definitely recommend these. Okay, I have no idea how well y'all can see me because I tried to adjust the brightness but couldn't tell if I was doing anything. But I am outside, it is time to read. I do know for a fact the blimp is out. It is on the radar and it has been spotted by my dad. So it flew over his workplace. So maybe it'll fly over my house, hopefully. And some of the Fox Sports people were on it. So I'm just going to put on some sunscreen. And I totally forgot to bring my tabs and my pen out here to annotate my book. And since I'm already out here, I don't want to go back. I have just like no clue if y'all can see me or not. I think you can. So I don't rub it in, which you're supposed to do, but it just made my hands sticky, and yeah. So here I go. I'm really just filming this right now in hopes that the blimp flies over. And I haven't been filming at nighttime, which is bad. I forget to. So my apologies about that. But yeah, same thoughts on the book, no new ones. I'm getting closer and closer to finishing the Count of Monte Cristo, which is nice. Then I from the back. I know I kind of have a wedgie. Everything, all my bottom shorts, everything, they're too small now, but that's what working out does. So I'm going to sit down and read. I don't remember what page I'm starting on, but chapter 19. Do plan to finish this today. So on page 245, I think I can get it done. I think I can finish it. It's not hard to read, but the chapters are long and I'm constantly like seeing how many pages are left in the chapter, which isn't good when that happens, but it happens. I hear something in the sky. I'm like, is it the blimp? But it sounds like a plane. I don't see anything. I got off the camera. So I'm going to go sit down and read now. Where?
About to be through over here. About to get in those clouds.
Yeah, I can see it. Alright, so I just got done reading. I read 49 pages just then. And y'all saw, we saw an Apache helicopter. I don't really know how well y'all could see it. I could see it though. So I tried to get it on camera, but it's just so bright out here. I can't really see my screen. But with this book, I don't know how these people have so much time to write and beta read fan fictions. Like, my personal life, I have no time to write almost. Like, I write in the 10 o'clock hour and that's like all, because, and I don't even have that busy of a life. Like, this guy's an actor and the girl is a geologist. I'm like, where did they have time to do all this? Like, all my writer friends are students or and also have jobs and that kind of thing. I'm like, these people have a ton of time apparently. So if you want to also be a writer, be an actor or a geologist. But yeah, very sweaty. It's very hot today. Right now the sun's behind clouds, so not that hot anymore, but it was very hot. So I'm gonna go in, cool down, and then go get some food.
Proudly use Sherwin-Williams paints and stains. Each Certapro painter's business is independently owned and operated. The first cup of coffee feels off.
Guys, I totally forgot. I got my book of the month package today, so let's see what's in here. And y'all are literally on my mattress right now, so I'm sorry if it's moving or anything, but you're not on a steady surface. Okay, here we go. So my pick for the month is Take My Hand by Dolan, Perkins, Avadas. This is a historical fiction. I think this actually released last month, or at least in my notebook I had it written down for last month, but not sure. So it says, a searing and compassionate new novel about a young black nurse's shocking discovery and burning quest for justice in post-segregation Alabama, from the best-selling author of Wench. So this is in Montgomery in 1973, and ooh, the writer lives in DC. I love when people are from DC because that's like my second home. But yeah, this is a time that obviously if you live in this, probably if you live in all of America, you have family members who lived through this. For mine, my grandmother was a teacher when schools were being desegregated. So like they literally asked her if she'd be okay teaching black students and all of that. So I've heard about this kind of stuff because I mean this is fairly recent, 1973. That is not that long ago, and to think people were segregated for their skin color that long ago, it's crazy. And look at this cover, how it goes to the back as well. I think that's really beautiful. So, and what color? Okay, I've seen what color the physical book was. So this is my book of the month. So we might have dual timelines because chapter 1 says Memphis 2016. So that. And then since I'm focusing on contemporary this month, this is the book I picked up. This was a January option. And again, this is another one that's on my anticipated reads that I do, how I tell y'all my anticipated reads in every vlog. These were both on that list. So this is by Charmaine Wilkerson, and this is We Can't Choose What We Inherit, but We Can Choose Who We've Become. In present-day California, Eleanor Bennett's death leaves behind a puzzling inheritance for her two children, Byron and Benny, a traditional Caribbean black cake made from a traditional family recipe with a long history in voice recording. So I'm just gonna read y'all that first sentence there. Who lived in Jamaica and is based in Italy. Again, Italy is another important place to me because I've spent time there. So let's see what this chapter 1. But we have a prologue in 1965. Interesting. And oh yeah, why was I wanted to see this. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. So those are my two book of the month picks. And then Please Don't Stop is the bookmark. So if you guys would like to get a book of the month subscription going, I'll get a free book, you get a free book. I will leave a link down below in the pinned comment. I'm not sponsored or anything. Everybody with a book of the month, if you have a membership, you get one of these codes or links. So be sure to check that out to get a free book. So I finished the book, spoiler alert, and I'm like, what even was this? Especially the epilogue. What? Like, this is weird. I'll write my review tomorrow because I like to write my reviews the day after I finish the book because I just feel like I have time to get all my thoughts together and whatnot. So I need to find out what romance book I'm going to read next, even though that'll probably be in like June or August, because in July I just mood read the whole time. I don't do a TBR, so we're going to see which one I add to my TBR next. Yeah, this was a 3-star. Fine. Weird. I don't know if I'm going to pick up the next one. The next one is about another immature character, and I don't know if I want to read from him. And yeah, weird. Yeah, that's all I can really say. This book was just weird, and I will, as I said, write my review tomorrow, take my pictures for Bookstagram tomorrow when the sun's out. And I had ideas for how I'm going to do my Bookstagram spread this month, as this is the first book I'm finishing. So I have read 43 books this year, and that gets me 54% to my reading goal of 80 books. One of the cats I feed, Bud. I think this is the one that was a baby. Look at him, look, look, look. Look, love. I am ending the vlog here. I hope that you had a happy week. I hope you read some good books and just had an overall good experience. Let me know in the comments what books you guys are currently reading or want to read in the coming week or weekend. But as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.